Mizkif, I have no idea who you are. I didn't know who you are before this, but it's time for you to say goodbye. Shout out to Illuminati. I know that's Illuminati's thing, but I had to say it because it just felt right. But if you've been on the internet long enough, you know how this story goes, right? A creator gets power, fame, and then they just think they're invincible. And then they do something wrong. Somebody speaks up. Everything changes. And this time, it's Mizkif. Once again, I had no idea who you were before this transpired. I'm not saying you didn't have numbers, didn't do numbers, but you're irrelevant to me. And I just feel like whoever I watch, I feel like if I don't watch you, then you're irrelevant. So that's just how it works. And this is real life right here. This is real life. Somebody, Emiru, I'm not sure that's how you say your name. Emiru really dealt with something right here. And I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to harp on how wrong this is. And I just want to, this is a Mizkif, say goodbye. You're done. So for years, Mizkif was like the class clown of Twitch, right? Apparently he's a funny guy. I mean, whatever, right? He was popular, he was doing numbers, right? And then, and then some things have surfaced. Emiru has made us preview of some of the things that he's been doing. He was supposed to be one of the good ones, right? But there are no good ones these days, right? Everybody's just weird, it seems like. But funny doesn't always mean safe, and relatable doesn't always mean respectful. So Emiru, his ex and longtime collaborator, just made us privy of some very disturbing things that he's done to her. He's accused Mizkif of sexual harassment, sexual assault, and sexual manipulation, along with blackmailing and stalking. Like, bro, what are you doing? I don't care how you feel about streamers or how you feel about taking sides. She provided all the evidence we need, and we heard about what he did at TwitchCon. Since we know this is true, we know how evil it is. So I don't need you to come on here defending Mizkif. If you're defending Mizkif in my comments, you're going to have to get a nice butt whooping. Because what are we doing, bro? And this is the problem with creator culture, right? People think that clout just completely cancels out accountability. But being famous doesn't make you a better man. It just gives you a bigger stage to show the kind of man that you really are. And we're seeing that with Mizkif right now. Mizkif responded with like the starter pack of influencer apologies. He responded with that. I wasn't perfect. We were both toxic. It's complicated. Like, bro, we've heard all of this before. Don't tell me you haven't heard any of that before in any influencer response to something that's going on with a controversy with them. You've heard all of that before. It's like the starter pack for influencer responses. Like, what are we doing? Like, Mizkif, buddy, hey, we know what you did. There's no need. Don't talk about you. Talk about what you did was wrong. Admit to what you were doing being wrong, right? Like, lock in, bro. You're a grown man. A grown man. You need to take accountability for what you have done. Okay, you have messed up a girl's life because you're a freaking weirdo, and the least you could do is say that you're wrong. Admit that you're wrong. Like, come on now. Like, bro, that's not accountability what you did right there. That was PR. And if you were actually genuinely really sorry, you don't center yourself around the story. You center what you did and how wrong it was. That's what should be the center of your story. You don't say I wasn't perfect. You say I was wrong. And we keep seeing this over and over and over. Men in power, men with fame, women with clout, using personality to hide their patterns. And then have the nerve to act surprised when it catches up to them. Like, bro, you knew this was coming. You know what you've been doing. What are you acting like you don't know what's going on for? I'm just imagining if this was my sister going through any of my two sisters going through this, I would be so enraged right now. I would want to do some physical harm to this Mizkif dude right here, bro. And then just looking at him, I would definitely want to do some physical harm to him, bro. He looks like a bee. Like, like, come on, bro. Like, this is not funny at all. It's nothing to be a laughing matter. This is terrible, bro. And this is just so annoying that you just like people obviously watch this guy, so his fans are probably upset, and I've seen people defending him. Like, bro, you cannot be defending this. Imagine if this was your sister, your mom, your anybody, any woman in your life. Imagine if it was them. How would you feel? You wouldn't want people defending that person that did this to them. You wouldn't want people on your side and defending the victim here, defending Emiru. Come on now. Like, y'all need to lock in with life, bro. Y'all can't be idolizing the creators so much that you can't admit when they did something wrong and then to make them be accountable for that. Y'all can't be defending people for this type of stuff, bro. This is crazy. Once again, imagine if this was your sister or your any of your family, bro. You wouldn't want people defending the person who did this to them. Like, bro, the internet might move on from this, but from the person who lives through this stuff, they won't move on from it. So Mizkif, say goodbye. Say goodbye. You had everything. You had the community. You had a platform, people that loved you. Say goodbye. But when power doesn't come with integrity, it always ends up the same way. Come crashing down. I don't hear about no cancel culture. This isn't about canceling Mizkif. This is about consequence culture. Sometimes you have to say goodbye. It's not hate. It's just justice. So it has to be done, bro. Once again, imagine if this was your sister. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's my rant for today. All I can do right now is send my prayers to Emiru. Hopefully she gets through this. That's all I can do right now. Obviously, there should be more action being taken. Hopefully, what's the name? Mizkif ends up paying for what he's done in some way, whatever way. But yeah, make sure y'all protect the women in your lives. Keep the women in your life safe as men. Okay, that's what y'all need. That's y'all responsibilities. Watch out for the women in your life, bro. Just don't be weirdos. That's it. But yeah, peace.